Hi, this is Bill Heath, Superintendent of Schools in Lincoln County. Today is Monday, March 23rd. Today, I'd like to give you our periodic update on the coronavirus and COVID-19 and its impact on our schools. A couple of things today for you. First of all, I'd like to give you feedback on our feeding program. We started feeding students today, as this was our first day back from spring break. And then I'd also like to talk to you a little more in depth about our instructional plans for the next 2 weeks. First of all, first day of feeding, thank you to everyone who participated. Participation was overwhelming. I'm very happy to say that we had really more students and more families participating than we ever anticipated. That was a phenomenal thing to see. You know, my hat goes off to our cafeteria staff and all the teachers and administrators and other folks who were there to help. Today, uh, uh, we served 6,600 meals to over 1,100 students in Lincoln County. I think that is phenomenal. Great job, cafeteria staff. I know it was a rough day because you weren't quite prepared for that many, but the good thing is this: we met afterwards and we made adjustments. And Thursday, we really feel like that the feeding will happen in a much quicker way, and the lines won't be near as long on Thursday. So please, everyone, come back Thursday. You'll pick up 2 days worth of meals on Thursday, breakfast and lunch. And I promise you, the lines will be quicker, the lines will be shorter. And again, we're tickled to death on the participation that we had today. On instructional planning, we had a quite a lengthy meeting today to try to get everything in line so I could share with you the information. First of all, let me remind everybody, today is really our first day back from spring break. So really and truly, this would be the first instructional day that we would have missed, but we actually have 3 stockpile days. So again, we're okay. I ask people, please don't, students and parents, don't panic over instruction right now. There's many greater things you need to be concentrating on, and doing the things to stay healthy. Let's do that first, and taking care of yourself physically and mentally, and then the instruction piece will come along. But I do want to share with you our plans. Um, if you visited our website, www.lcdoe.org, there would be a link on there on the left side of that page, and the link is entitled Learning Resources for Home Instruction. If you click on that link, you'll see a multitude of resources for students. And the and if you don't have access to a computer at home, but you can still get to that link, you could also ask for printed copies of some things to take home. And in fact, we've had almost 200 students that have signed up for printed copies, and they plan on picking those up this Thursday as they go through the meal lines, or next Monday. But again, if you haven't visited that site yet, it's on our website, www.lcdoe.org. And the Learning Resources for Home Instruction is the link that you would want to click. These materials are for students and parents to assist the students, to help them not experience a learning slide during an extended closure. And to explain to you what I'm talking about, when we take all those 10 or 12 weeks off in the summer, students often experience what we educators call a learning slide. In other words, they slide backwards a little bit because they've been out of school so long. Uh, these resources that we have picked out to share with you, they're for your benefit, parents and students, to help our students not experience such a learning slide. We're not asking you to learn new material. We're asking you to review materials that you've already been exposed to help you ingrain that learning in your mind. Um, and I would like to say, if our closure extends beyond April the 3rd, we'll be asking our teachers to collaborate virtually to create some documents for you, students and parents, to help you over the time that we are out. So again, if our schools are closed beyond April 3rd, we'll be asking our teachers to do some collaboration and work on some things to provide to you for whatever period of time we're going to be out to help you eliminate that learning slide that may occur. And if you do nothing else, parents and kids, read, please, students, read. Find something to read. Find something that interests you. It could be fiction, it could be nonfiction. It doesn't matter. Read, read, read. Parents, read to your kids. Expose them to the world of reading, and that's where learning takes place. So please, if you don't do anything else, if you can't get to those materials that we've and those resources we put out there for you, find a book and read, please. And just a last note there: these assignments are provided as resources to our families. There's not going to be a turn-in date where you would have to come turn this into our schools, or if we have a longer period of closure, there's not going to be anything like that at this point. Right now, we want to provide you the resources and ask that you use these during your days and keep learning alive for you. Um, and last thing, the last note I'd like to give you today is this. I've had a couple of people reach out to me that they said, hey, we understand you're doing some informational videos every once in a while, and I said, yeah, about every couple of days. They said, can you put some of that information out in writing because we don't have access to the videos. Or we don't have access to the computer. So, we're going to put these bullet points and these informational points out on our website. We'll also find other ways to publish these, possibly in our local newspaper. But we want to continue to get this information out. If there's something that is of a dire of importance or something really, really important, we'll do an all call too. So we're trying to use all our means of communication to communicate with you, parents and students. And please, if you have recommendations for us, give us those recommendations. And we appreciate you and we appreciate your patience. And I'd ask that you keep the learning alive during our closure, and you stay healthy. God bless you.